Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone, and Happy New Year. I hope everyone has had a lovely holiday season. I had a really nice time, but I did catch a cold, so I'm like a bit sniffly today. I apologise for that. I'll try not to sniffle into the mic too much, but it might also be a bit of a shorter episode, just depending on how my voice holds up while I'm recording this. This is also coming out a day late because I'm only recording this on the Saturday when it was meant to come out. And yeah, I said this on Blue Sky and in my Discord, but I also ran out of time to record another one before Christmas, so there wasn't one between Christmas and New Year's, but I'm back. We'll be continuing with Phoenix Wright. I'm very ready to jump back into this, so let's go. Oh yeah, so we're investigating this. Oh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. June 20th, 10:34 AM, detention center, visitor's room. Nick! Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. My immediate take on this one is that it's going to have been someone hiding behind the screen and then made it look like Maya did it to try and frame her. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Let's talk about the channeling. So you're the master or something of the Kurain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now, but since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood. All over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream. What about this dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these two hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose. I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. Of course it's tomorrow. As usual, zero prep time. Yeah, this universe does things wildly. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I'm gonna go through the motions of examining everything. Smile, you're on candid camera. Just to, because we haven't in this game yet. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored. Not that I can tell, since he never looks over this way. I think that's everything that you can get from there. So, the only other place we can go are the offices and then Kurain Village. So let's go back to the village. June 20th, Kurain Village. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? I have a guess at who it was. But I will say that if the okay, I've already examined all of this stuff. Fairly sure. If the guess looks like it's going to start becoming more likely, then I'll say what the guess is. If not, I'll be a coward and not tell you guys who I thought it was. Let's go to the meditation room. June 20th, Fey Manor Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Anything else we can examine that we haven't before? Not that I can see. Okay. Let's go into the channeling chamber. This feels like it's going to be an important one to look around. June 20th, Fey Manor Channeling Chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. I've already forgotten what voice I did for her. It's been 2 weeks. She can be kind of posh, I guess. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Oh, she is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Belle wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. What happened? I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Maya, I mean Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. Oh, that was Phoenix, never mind. It's going to be one of those episodes. My brain is full of head cold. Which is why I sound weird as well. I've been recovering from a cold. and that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Kurain sacred writings. Along with the Kurain sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. And we'll ask about Pearl. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Can I present anything? Check this one. Okay. Will she let us examine anything? It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to the court record. About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Oh. Okay, we can carry on examining stuff now that she's gone. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. And that's exactly what I think happened. That's my theory, at least. My game theory. Sorry. My brain is on one of those. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Yeah, adrenaline is a hell of a drug. Okay, I think we've got everything in here that we can. So let's move back to the meditation room. And let's head over to the side room. June 20th, Fey Manor, Winding Way. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Is there anything new to examine here? I reckon this incinerator that they've drawn attention to 3 times is going to be something important as well. I don't know if it's exactly 3 times, but it feels like a lot of times, at least. June 20th, Fey Manor's side room. I was gonna... My brain was going for courtroom number 2 after that. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's, Wright. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got, like, 3 letters at least. Can't deny that. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about it yesterday, the sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Let's talk to Einy Miny, or Eeny Meeny, even. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like, what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least, on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago. I was, like, a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Yeah, we've got profiles as well that you can present now. What if I present his profile? What do you know about this person? I'm, like, sorry, but it's totally, like, time for my nap. Oh, she's even got me yawning. And I, like, totally don't care about that person anyway. Okay, that didn't work. Let's have a look around here. If there's anything new, there's a box. Now, where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night, I was gonna say. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kurain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. Isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. Wait a minute, famous for bears? But it's, like, okay. If you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead, and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? I wouldn't be surprised either way, I think. Right, I don't think we're getting much more from here, so let's move back. Oh, we've got an update on the Winding Way. June 20th, Fey Manor, Winding Way. Courtroom number 2. Ah, Pearl's back. Ah, you surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. I don't think we'll get anything out of her until we present her with the theme. Huh? If only I had something that would catch her interest. Maybe then she'd talk to me. Have we got to chase her now? Yeah. So now we can present this. Oh, yeah. Maya said to give this to you. Oh, I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's... That's Mystic Myers. Huh? She actually spoke? Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. That's the highest voice I can do right now with this cold, I'm sorry. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes, it must be true love. That voice will only get better and or worse with time, I can't tell yet. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Oh, what a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Perfect. Oh god, I have to read more of her. Which is gonna go well with a cold. This is definitely going to be a shorter episode. I can feel my voice already starting to give up a little bit. But we'll go for a bit longer. See if we can find a couple of other bits. Well, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the Kurain technique. Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. Oh, yeah. Yup. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this. Found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Sure. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key added to the court record, an old steel key, a green jewel is set in the centre of the key's grip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearls. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Okay. Well, let's check that out then. We'll go back to the meditation room. Who's the secretive person? June 20th, Fey Manor Meditation Room. Hey, it's you, pal. So, you're going to be a lawyer, I bet? Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Haha, I'm not scary, honest. Well, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. But hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Okay, we can talk to Gumshoe. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember, I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realised by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. The classic locked room mystery. Yippee. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy are those big. He looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Oh, that'll be a useful piece of evidence then, because if someone's stolen that from him, trying to hide it... About Maya's trial tomorrow, I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Excuse me. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He's an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Uh-oh. Von Karma had a kid. So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, is Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no, the kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Dun dun dun! Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Oh, he misses his boyfriend. Okay, let's go back to the village. And then let's go back to the Wright & Co. law offices. June 20th, Wright & Co. law offices. Ugh, it feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1 added to the court record. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Okay, can't check that anymore. Might as well check around the office, just for old time's sake. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. And then something happened there. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always managed to care for this little fella. A poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess it can stay. She would. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. I almost read that as a lawyer of dust. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one, I guess. Everything? I think that's everything. Okay, that is going to be where we're finishing up today. I know it's a bit of a shorter one. I can feel my throat starting to hurt a little bit. And you guys can probably hear it in my voice as well. So I'm going to take it easy and hopefully be well rested and in much better voice for next week's episode. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a lovely holiday season. And or a lovely couple of weeks since I last saw you if you don't celebrate Christmas or New Year. But yeah, we'll be back. Oh, excuse me. Tired as well. Back in the next one, ready to do some more investigating. So yeah, have a good one, everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.